Oh, I really tried not to look like a raggedy witch today, but look at these sleeves. I hope you're having a great day so far. It's lovely to see you again, and if you're new here, welcome. We sometimes learn stuff together. That's the general premise of this channel. But yes, welcome to another episode of Rumie Walkthroughs, where we get to walk through bite-sized learning together. It's a little chilly today, so if you see little peaks of my blanket, that's why. Living in Markham, Ontario. Today we are going to take a look at the Byte called Primary and Secondary Emotions. What's the difference? What? We all know primary and secondary color. Got red, green, blue. Whoa! Tertiary, I'm not gonna name because I'm a failure when it comes to color theory. But I am very intrigued. I don't know what the difference is. And so today we're gonna find out just that. Shout out to the Byte author, Chitra Krishnan. Thank you.
Nice.
Lifelong learner. Oof. Aren't we all? Let's start learning. Introduction. In this Byte, we'll discover, again, how to differentiate between primary and secondary emotions. Background info. Do you know how your emotions affect you? Recognizing your emotions and learning to manage them is one of the most important skills you have. Oof. I think this is especially apparent if you've ever worked in retail. Ooh, what a mess of an environment it can be. All the emotions everywhere, rude customers, and then sometimes really nice and genuinely sweet customers. It just throws you into a turmoil. And so, what does she have to say? When we name our emotions, we can tame them. When we aren't aware of our emotions, we can't control them. Oh wait, when we aren't aware of our emotions, they control us. It's like the reverse Uno card. Types of emotions. So there's two categories of emotions, primary and secondary. Primary emotions are how we react to events and situations. Secondary emotions are our reactions to how we feel. Ooh. I guess that's why they say you can't take things for face value. You gotta look into it a little deeper. So now we know. Primary emotions. The body's first response that alerts you about your needs, comes on strongly, and does not last very long. Interesting. An example, when you feel sad when someone breaks your trust. Yeah. Primary emotions can include anger, fear, sadness, disgust, surprise, anticipation, trust, and joy. Joy to the world. Speaking of Christmas, I've just been playing movies that I wouldn't actually watch in the background because it feels a little bit more festive that way. We have a very intricate image here. Very cool. Quiz time! Janet feels anxious about an upcoming interview. She becomes frustrated and ashamed of herself for not being more confident. What is the primary emotion in this scenario? I guess anxiety? She is ashamed. Frustrated and ashamed. Ooh, it could be anger. I'm gonna say anger. I got it wrong. It's okay. If you don't get anything wrong in your life, you're not learning. Anxiety. We just did a video on this. How could I have not known? Okay, so anxiety was the primary reaction in this situation. An upcoming interview, shame, frustration emerge as reactions of initial anxiety. Okay, in secondary emotions, reactions to our primary emotions involves emotions that can be hard to understand, can last much longer than primary emotions. Ooh. Feeling shame about being sad? That sounds awful! Oh. These are emotions that we pick up in our childhood from people around us. Like, these are the villains. If the reindeers we mentioned earlier were the good guys, these are... What fights reindeers? Snowmen? Anyways, I'll figure it out later. Guilt, shame, confusion, resentment, frustration, remorse. Oh, Chitra, what happened? And remorse. It's okay. We all make mistakes sometimes. Quiz time! Which fact is true about secondary emotions? Are easy to recognize, are easy to recognize, appears in response to primary emotions, appears soon after initiating event, does not last long. It would appear in response to primary emotions. Yeah. And telling the difference. How do we know if we are experiencing a primary emotion or a secondary one? That's a good question, because if the primary can generate a whole bunch of different secondary emotions, how would you know where it all started? It could be hard. So, my elbow. Ask, does this emotion fit the facts and is level of intensity appropriate? I feel like this is a very level-headed thing to do with your emotions, and it can help balance that crazy rage you might be feeling. So I'm just gonna say yes, then it's a primary emotion, and then no, secondary. So if it is directly something that you would associate as a reaction to whatever experience you're feeling, then it is primary, and if not, secondary, to put it simply. And then we have an example. Jeff turns around to see his 5-year-old son Max running into the street. Jeff feels a sense of fear and panic. Jeff starts yelling angrily until Max starts crying. Thumbs up if this is your childhood. Not the whole running into the street part, but the hardcore strict parent discipline anyways. We all make mistakes. We're all first-time parents one point in time. I mean, not me. I just have dogs. And then in this scenario, the primary emotion is fear, secondary is anger, and if Jeff had been aware of his emotions, he could have controlled his anger and responded more appropriately to his young son. Instead, he now has regrets. Choices! The next time you feel a strong emotional reaction and it doesn't go away quickly, pay attention closely. Life's a mystery, and you're the detective of your own emotions. And the final question we ask ourselves is what I'm feeling a reaction to this situation? And so I really like this fight. Nice and simple, not too long. I want to keep it easy for you guys this episode. I hope you guys learned a little something about primary and secondary emotions. I did, and I'll definitely put this to practice. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Rumie Walkthroughs. Remember to hit the like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you already haven't. We post 2 videos a week now, so we really appreciate all the support and feedback you have. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye. Wah, wah, wah.